bright light, 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 bright light. Whoa, I feel like I'm facing the sun.
I can't look. Oh!
And I was like, come on, get up. What's going on, everybody? Today is going to be a Throwback Thursday storied episode. And so grab a bag of popcorn, sit back, relax, and enjoy. And today I have a really awesome story I want to tell you. But first, and yes, you're going to see my wall of hockey, and my face is better lit. So anyway, this is just going to be a Throwback Thursday story episode. And I'll get into the usual episode later. Anyway, I'm going to tell the story about the time that I went to go see Bon Jovi in concert. It was, okay, I want to start off by telling the story. It was November of 2012 that I found out. I was talking on the phone with my stepdad at the time, and we were just asking, and he asked me, do you know who's going to be in Lubbock in March? I was like, no, what? And he goes, seriously? You don't know who's going to be in Lubbock in March? I was like, no. Why? Who's going to be in Lubbock in March? Who's coming to Lubbock in March? And he goes, Bon Jovi. I was like, no way. And I got really, really excited. I started screaming and squealing. I was like, oh my God, I have to go to that concert. I have to go. I really, really have to go. So I had to hound those people and make sure that I can go see Bon Jovi and the ticket and come. So starting in November, I started to save up money for Bon Jovi tickets. And of course, after the holidays, at the time, the holidays were right around the corner. Well, Thanksgiving was around the corner when I found out. And then in December, I heard about it. And I was like, I got 3 months. I got plenty of time. Because it was December, January, February. Yeah, I had 3 months at the time. Kind of like I'm trying to save up to go see my first NHL game. Anyway, so after the holidays, I start planning on Bon Jovi, and they were like, yeah, I don't see why you can't go. We just gotta make sure you have the money. So I was like, I don't care. I'll take the cheapest tickets I could afford. I'll go, but I'll take whatever I can get. I don't care. But I want to get them soon before they sell out. So they were like, okay, and they made sure, long story short, they made sure of it. And I was beyond, I was so excited. I was looking forward to seeing Richie. And as it got closer to the time, I was like, when are they going to get my tickets? They should get them pretty soon. And after the holidays are over, it was January of 2013. Of course, I had to wait a little while. And January flies by, and again, I was really excited. I was still harping over Bon Jovi. And January flies by, and then comes February, and no, it was I don't remember if it was late January or early February, but I come home. At the time I had to go to the center. So I came home from the center, and they called me and they say, is Kira there? I'm like, what, am I in trouble? And long story short, I was like every time somebody calls me, I thought I would be in trouble. So, and they're like, no, you're not in trouble. It's about the Bon Jovi concert. I was like, what about the Bon Jovi concert? And she asked me, do you want to get these tickets behind the stage? They're $25. I was like, sure, I'll take them. I was like, $25 isn't bad, I'll take them. And they're like, but it's limited view, don't get... I was like, I don't care if it's limited view, I'll take them. They're like, don't get mad. I'm like, why the hell would I be mad? Okay, I'll be in the same room with my favorite band, especially Richie. Just get them. And they're like, okay. So they bought them. And they got everything set up to where I can go. So come February, then February starts, and I had to sit and wait for February to just, and let me tell you, February was beyond slow. And as time got closer, the more anxious I got. So, and then finally, March rolls around, and I'm like, I got 2 more weeks. And still, in 2 weeks, usually flies by pretty fast, but at the time, it went by pretty slow. And so I wake up the morning of the day before. I was like, okay, I need to do something to take my mind off of it. So at the time, I bought the movie Dolphin Tale, and I watched that movie, and I stayed up until about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning because I was so excited I couldn't sleep, and I wake up at about 7 o'clock. The concert was March 17th, 2013. And the reason why I remember this is because it was on St. Patty's Day. And St. Patty's Day is an easy day to remember. Come on. So I wake up that morning, and I woke up and all hyped up. I do my blood pressure, and my blood pressure was sky high, and it scared the heck out of me. I was like, why is my blood pressure sky high? And I was like, wait a minute, today is the day that I go see Bon Jovi. Richie, you're not helping me with this blood pressure problem I have. My blood pressure is high. I have to remember, hopefully I won't pass out at the concert. So I just lays around for a couple hours. I get ready for the concert. Of course, I already had my outfit planned. I kind of sort of had I had decided what shirt I'm going to wear. So the young lady who came and got me, she was asking me, are you ready? I was like, yes, I'm ready. So, and we ended up staying the night in Lubbock that night, and it was just going to be for one night. I thought we were going to drive back after the concert. So anyway, when we get to Lubbock, we go to the mall, and I had a little bit of money to spend, so I decided to buy an outfit for the concert. So I bought me a couple of new pairs of capris, and I bought me a new belt and some new shoes, and that's what I decided to wear. And so I tried on both jeans, and they both looked good, so I was like, I picked one pair. And I wear my new shoes, and I had on, I was all blinged out. I'll have to show you what I wore to the concert, but the shirt I wore, it's now made into a purse, long story short. But anyway, I had on a green, of course I had to incorporate green in with the outfit. I had to make sure I was wearing green because it was on St. Patty's Day. So, and let me tell you, when we got to the arena, we were basically, sorry for saying this, but bumfucked Egypt. That means we had to park clear across 2-3 blocks, and then we had to walk all the way to the arena when we got there. And so we go get our seats, and we sit and wait and wait and wait and wait. And I'm like, come on, Richie, I'm ready to see you already. I'm just counting, when are you going to come up on stage? And when the show finally starts, when the lights go out, I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, here it comes, here it comes. And I hear, I hear that song, Shot Through the Heart, and when I hear the shot through the heart, and you're too, I was like, oh my God. And then I can barely, like, of course I was like up in the nosebleed, so John and Richie were like this big. Anyway, when I see John, I went, John! Richie! I was like screaming on the top of my lungs. I mean, it was crazy. It was such a crazy night. And long story short, his best performance was when he did the I'll Be There For You in solo. I laughed and I cried all at the same time. And I was filming it, and of course at the time I didn't have this really cool camera with good quality. I had the crappy slider phone with the camera, and let me tell you, the sound quality was pretty bad. And I've got videos of it on my channel, and I'm gonna try and find links to those videos in the description. Like, let me tell you, or if you want, just don't look at them, because like I said, the sound quality is bad. So I would sit there and play the video over and over just so I could hear Richie sing, but okay, I can barely hear it. So I didn't see Richie play the talk box, but I heard it, and knowing that he was doing it, I mean, it made me happy. I mean, I was just grateful that I was able to go see Bon Jovi. Now, like my aunt, if you're watching, I want to thank you personally for introducing me to a really good band. You pretty much got me hooked. So, anyway, it was a good concert, but the only thing, I was behind stage, so, and John Bon Jovi has a nice butt. So that was the good thing, and I was looking at John. Yes, I'm not gonna lie, I was looking at John's butt, and I'm pretty positive I'm not the only one, because he was all shaking his tail feathers. I was like, really, John, quit doing that. And oh my god, it was the best night ever. I mean, it was one night I'll never forget. And the last song they played, I couldn't remember. I think it was Living on a Prayer. And yes, I filmed that one too, and Richie did sound like he was going, I'm like, really, Richie? Like, I swear up and down, I don't know what the deal is. Like, I have, like, the quality of those videos is horrible. I wish that I had at the time, I would have had that phone. If I had that baby at the time, I would have filmed it and the quality would have been better. And luckily, I got to see Richie before he bailed out on the band, and I still think that he made a big mistake, but, you know, it was one of those things that happened for a reason, and we just don't understand why it happened for the reason. So, anyway, this video is already 13 minutes long, so this is all it's going to be, is just a throwback Thursday video, and I hope you, and I will see you in the next episode, and you have a good evening. And if you went to go see Bon Jovi, let me know in the comments section, and let me know what you remember most about that night and what was your favorite part. So, I will check in with you guys next time, and you have a blessed day.